Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my angels. And here it is. This is this video, or these series of videos that I'm going to be putting out, is the whole reason I even started putting out my farming videos, because I needed to know for myself how long it would take, and well, I want to let you guys know how long it'll take. And how long what it'll take is getting everything to level 200. So of course, all of us out there that are solo players, I was wondering how long it would take for us to get our each crafting to level 200. So here we're going to start with engineering. This is not my personal page. By all means, I am using gamerjournalist.com, their new world engineering from level 0 to 200, and we're going to be going through just because this is probably the one of the easiest to use, because you will only need rudimentary workshops, and you don't need any high tier mats. So it's all things that should be fairly easy for everybody to get their hands on. So we're just going to scroll down from the levels 0 to 100. So from level 0 to 100, you're going to need 97,375 experience. It's quite a bit. So what we're going to be doing here is for those first 63 levels, you're going to be making gunpowder. So for this gunpowder to make the 1015 you need, you're going to need 5,075 charcoal or 10,150 green wood, 2,030 flint, and 1,015 saltpeter. So I do have a flint video. That's one of the very first videos I watched, which I'll leave a link up here somewhere. It's not fantastic, it's very rough, but with the information that I gathered from that video, it should take you about 2 hours to get the flint, just because flint takes forever to pick up. I know that's ridiculous, 2 hours of picking up rocks, I know. Along with the green wood, getting about 10,150 green wood should only take you about 20 minutes. And the saltpeter, I don't have a video on, but saltpeter is normally pretty cheap. On my server right now, it's about 25 cents a block. So for 1,015, should only about 253 gold, give or take. With all of that together, it should only take about 2.5 hours, if you do gathering, to get that first 63 levels. All right, and if you decide to buy everything, it should only cost you 1,975 gold and some change, so right around that 2,000 gold mark, considering if the flint is at a median price of 20 cents, the green wood is at a median price of 13 cents, and your saltpeter is at a price of 25 cents. Now these are not the lowest prices on my server, they're right in the middle where the bulk of the numbers are, just so that, you know, it levels out at the end of the day, kinda. So there you go. Now in 2 hours or 2,000 gold, you have your first 63 levels. And you know, you guys are asking, Archie, why did you stop at 63? Because they say here that you can make your iron cartridges. Now, if you make these iron cartridges, it uses up that gunpowder, which is another resource, otherwise you're just throwing it out, and that doesn't make any sense to me. So this is actually the way I did it as well, as I made my gunpowder and then I made my cartridges. So here you're going to need 1,054 cartridges made. So guys, for the second part of this, level 63 to 100, we're going to be making iron cartridges. We've already made the gunpowder for these, so we might as well use them. Otherwise, we'll just end up throwing them out. So for this, we're going to need 4,216 iron ingots, which will translate into 16,864 iron ore. We're also going to need 1,054 linen, which translates into 4,216 hemp fibers, and of course our 211 gunpowder. So I have before made iron harvesting videos, which of course I have refined, and I figure that it takes about 8.5 hours to collect the amount of iron that we'll need to complete this. Or you could purchase the iron ingots at 2,529 gold at about 60 cents a piece, or you could buy the iron ore that you need at 3,372 at about 20 cents a piece. Moving on to our linen, which we're going to need 1,054. It's taken me many tries to get this down correctly, and I'm not sure why. It would take us about 4 hours to collecting. I also have a harvesting video for that, which I'll leave somewhere else or below. Or you could purchase this linen at 527 gold at 50 gold a piece, or you could buy the fibers at 632 gold at about 15 cents a piece. So guys, that is the second part. After this, you are now level 100 in your engineering. Congratulations. Here we are. So this is the hard part. This is the hefty part. This is the part where we get demoralized and realize that there's a lot of fucking shit to do. Alright guys, so here in the new world from level 100 to 200, they suggest making 8,746 iron spears because we need 1.7 million experience. It's quite a lot of both. So what we're going to be doing is we're making these iron spears. To make these iron spears, we're going to need 43,730 iron ingots, 87,460 timber, and 17,492 coarse leather. Of course, my leather route is fantastic. You should be getting 16,000 raw hide an hour, so this shouldn't be too hard. Shouldn't be that hard. Right? No, it's not. It's much harder than you think. So after doing the immense amount of math, we take the numbers we already have. Getting the iron that we'll need to make these ingots should take about 87.5 hours. And if you wanted to buy these at the market, at the price of 60 cents a piece, it would cost you 26,238 gold. Or if you wanted to purchase 174,960 iron ore, would cost you 34,992 at the same 20 cents a piece. That's a lot. We're not even done. That's just the iron. So if we were to collect our timber or our green wood, would take us about 11.6 hours. Or you could purchase your timber at 50 cents a piece for 43,730. Or you could purchase your green wood, which would be 349,840 for 69,968 at about 20 cents a piece. Now these numbers, of course, they vary per servers, and these are in a median on my server. They're not the highest and they're not the lowest. They're the bulk of the middle. Moving straight on to our coarse leather. So our coarse leather, we're going to need 17,492 of it, which should only take about 4.5 hours, which really is the least of your concerns here. Or you could purchase just the leather at 13,119 gold at 75 gold a piece. Or you could get your 69,968 raw hides at a price of 15,392 at approximately 22 cents a piece. So guys, with all that, let's get to the big question. Total hours of just farming would take you 118.3 hours. So roughly 120 hours it would take you to farm all the necessary resources to go from level 0 to level 200 just on your engineering. And if you're curious, the lowest amount you could pay would be 88,122, while the highest you could pay is 120,353. With that, we're done with this video. I appreciate you guys for coming out. If this was at all helpful or demoralizing, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate you guys. Make sure we like, comment, and subscribe, and we're trying to get to that 100 subscriber mark by the end of the year, which we're almost there. Kinda. 55 isn't bad for me. I appreciate you guys, and remember, never be too afraid to stretch those wings. They'll take you somewhere someday. Alright guys, have a good one.
Dang, that's dangerous.